Hello Gemini, this is Eye of the Dawn. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Let's take a few deep breaths before we get started here. And I want you to say your name for me 3 times. Your full name. First, middle, and last. Thank you. How are you, Gemini? I am very well. We are going to focus in on this Shri Yantra and focus on your prosperity and your health, your wealth, your balance, your growth, your higher purpose, and your wealth. We already said that. I guess we needed to say it twice. Okay. So we're going to focus in on Gemini. Couple of cards came out. Gemini. Now you have lots of jumpers. It looks like somebody stabbed you in the back. I'm just going to say it. Somebody's lying to you. Somebody's bullshitting you and causing you a lot of grief. You know, you've had it up to here. You're stressed. So we need to breathe. We just need to sit and we need to breathe. Stress is a killer. It takes lives every day. And this person doesn't look like they're worthy of all this energy, time, and effort that you've put into this relationship. Well, let's take a deeper look, and I'm going to show you what cards I drew in a second. But some of you have been going through a divorce, an ugly divorce, with finances and people trying to take everything you got. And I remember that from a reading that I did a while ago during the summer that I didn't post, because at that time I was so depleted of my energy. I could not do a whole lot of readings. I had to just cut that out for a second and really find what works best for me. But yeah, I remember that because I was looking at the reading. I'm like, oh no, no, no. It was so clear. I'm like, I just couldn't believe it. And how come I'm not finding the wands? That's because I'm talking. Okay, so we have this King's Dilemma here, and it's reversed. It came out reversed. Rama ruled over Ajaaya, this is the 9 of Wands, in a manner that has become synonymous in India with the perfect age. Rama Rajya, the rule of Rama, is still invoked as an ideal to aspire towards. Poverty was non-existent, and the people so content that Rama would wait in vain every day at court for a person seeking justice. Yatha Raja Tatha Praja, as is the king, so are the people. If a perfect king was found, the society would actually mirror his statue. In Rama, that ancient dream found fulfillment. Yet there was one unhappy soul in this sea of contentment, and that was Rama, for the old murmurs about Sita and her virtue had begun again. Rama has set a terrible example by taking back a wife who has stayed with another man. Now we'll all have to accept the infidelities of our wives, since our king has set this ruinous precedent. The lead in this chorus was Adobe or Washerman, a perturbed Rama for whom family reputation and the respect kings gained by example was paramount, gave in the public opinion. He told Lakshmana to abandon Sita in the forest near the ashram of Valmiki so that she would be taken care of. She was pregnant at the time, so Rama has been denounced ever since for being heartless. This tale is part of the Uttara Kanda of the Valmiki Ramayana, a segment long held by scholars to be spurious. Nevertheless, the banishment of Sita has captured the imagination, and while it may not be true, it is a reality. I also wanted one card to reflect the now traditional Rider-Waite imagery in tarot, and when I read this sentence, I could not resist. Rama picked up a staff used during the yagana, and while leaning upon it, gave vent to his grief. Okay? So you're remembering past lights and fearing the future with this card being in reversed. Fear that is new, that this new responsibility will turn out badly. So it seems like you have a new responsibility to really be real about your past pain and hurt. And I feel like this story is appropriate for you guys right now. It's amazing to me because this situation is about love for you, because at the end it's the Eight of Lotuses, the Eight of Cups, which is deep grief. You're in deep grief and you might be in denial of it. The Seven of Arrows, okay, which is the Seven of Swords. Somebody has stolen your heart. Somebody has taken the last pieces of your heart and you feel like a fool. You feel taken advantage of. And now this could be about you, Gemini, breaking somebody's heart and lying to them in order to, you're trying to not break their heart, but you do anyway. And the best thing for you to do is just be honest. But you're lacking confidence in yourself right now and you're feeling exhausted. And it's a combination of your reputation being messed up. Like, this is a card, the wands are cards of great victory and stature. And it seems like, you're used to being looked at and respected in a certain way. And the situations in your life have been so traumatic and dramatic and out in the open that maybe your reputation has also taken a hit and you don't know how you're going to get back aligned with your prowess, like your power, taking your power back. So you're dealing with lots of things on many different levels. I want to look at this Seven of Arrows because I've never really delved deep into that card either yet. The Conspiracy. Bhishma enters a period where the rancor and envy of Duryodhana manifest in constant conspiracies against the Pandavas. So yes, the Seven of Swords is like conspiracies all day. Out of difference, they intrigue furiously behind the grandsire's back, concealing their murderous intentions, nevertheless poorly. Even the blind king, Dhritarashtra, knows his son ardently desires to attend the Pandava's funeral. In this endeavor, Duryodhana has the company of his uncle Shakuni, his younger brother Dushasana, and his best friend Karna. Duryodhana tries poison accidents, roasting them in a fire while they are asleep, exiling them to the jungle, swarming with wild beasts, and finally blatant cheating and fraud in a game of dice. Dhritarashtra does not approve of all of this, but he does not oppose it either, other than by the ineffectual bleeding of pious homilies and infuriatingly hypocritical appeals to Bhishma and his fellow elders to intervene when he is not soothing them with outright lies. Nepotism as a cultural value triumphs over almost any other ethical imperative for a certain type of Indian and is the shadow of its famous familial strength. In one of his better moments of honest self-appraisal, Duryodhana laments to Bhishma, knowing the good, I ignore it. Recognizing that bad, I nevertheless follow it. My swadhava, inherent nature, is such. Bhishma tries hard to prevent the final conflagration, but Duryodhana is too envious and his advisors too ravenously greedy for riches and power for any good to prevail. Okay, so there's lots of erratic energy inherent in this card, causing you to act strangely when you will otherwise have a sound mind. So, you know, I see just a lot of upheaval and turmoil, upturnment of events in your life, combativeness, people being divisive, using strategies, trying to cut corners, just acting out in ways. This is kind of like, you got me, I'm gonna get you back, and there's no thought put behind it, you know. And so the final outcome is the Eight of Lotuses, you know, where you decide to go your own way and realize that this is a karmic loss. Sometimes we have to take the L and walk away and start a new path, even though you feel like you've lost everything. This relationship, this situation isn't going to get any better by fighting fire with fire. Just leave. Leave. Get out. Get out of this situation. And count your blessings that you're still alive and you still have your heart intact, because you're able to grieve. You're able to mourn, which means that you're able to make and pave a new way inside yourself for a new life and possibly love again. It's a lot. So whatever goes at this time, you should just let it go, because that's what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to let go. So let go. I'll talk to you guys soon. Don't forget to go to my website, Eye of the Dawn, if you would like personal readings. Also, join me on Instagram at TangledFairy11. Join me on meetup.com, the Unicorn Collective. And also, if you feel like donating, please donate and let go. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.